Hello, loves. This is Claudia with Olivos Art Studio, and this is our daily pick a card. We're going to do, as usual, our card for the collective. Then you pick a card, and then you pick one that goes with your astrology, with your horoscope. So, earth, water, air, and fire. And for our pick a card, we have this beautiful reddish turtle. You can see our colors better with the light. And then we have a crow, and we have the Ilya for protection. And we will not yet be reading from the Espíritus, but just a reminder, this is a very special collector's deck of 500 cards, and soon I will be shuffling these together, you all. Thank you, Spirit. I think I'm going to do it when the container arrives, some kind of celebratory thing. And yes, I think that's a good idea. What do you think? Thank you, Spirit. There was a beautiful pink moon. These cards, the wand, were under the pink moon. Lots of things have been getting cleared away from my life. There's a lot of talk of things happening worldwide in April. Do you feel it? It's autumn here. But still, it feels like new beginnings are afoot. Indeed. Thank you, Spirit, for a message for the collective. And let's go ahead. We're going to look at the card. And, and then we're going to look at the mountains. Look at the Andes. Surrounded by mountains. Far off with snow. And we have Oya, Queen of Sacred Storms and Transitions. It does feel like we're right on the edge of this major transition. And Oya reminds us that we have the strength and the power, and she says, have courage. Courage is when you are afraid to do something, but still you do it. And she's here to remind us to stay steadfast through the storm, to have courage through these changes. There are things that we're letting go. There's a cemetery, because she's also the queen of the unalive and of transitions into that underworld. And so we'll keep her in mind. She's for the collective, and you can read more about her here in Sacred Powers and Goddesses. And this card fell. Did you see it fall right at the beginning? It fell, and wow, because really, truly, the story is that these two sisters don't get along too well. But isn't it amazing? Because she jumped out. And so, chills. So I believe, and she is the bringer of joy. I have chills all over. So we are pushing through this time of transition. It is a stormy time. She's a queen of sacred storms. So Spirit is recognizing, thank you, Spirit, that it is hard. It hasn't been easy. Thank you, Spirit. But at the same time, Oya, with her sweet waters, jumped out to remind us that she is the bringer of joy. So we can only, therefore, summarize, this transition that we're going through, or this storm, maybe just a storm. Not just a storm, but you know what I mean. It's a storm. Because it could be two different things, right? You could be going through a storm, not necessarily meaning that there will be a transition, or it could be both, or it could be a transition that's difficult. Well, that means it would be stormy, right? Anyhow, I sure feels like I'm going through both, and I am very grateful. Thank you, Spirit, for this to be the card that jumped out. And so therefore, this week we have 2 beautiful orishas. Thank you, Spirit, for this message to have courage, stay steadfast, and by this time next week, we will know. We will know it's all for the best. It'll be over, or we will know it's all for the best, which is always the case, really. Okay, let's see what other clues we get from the pick a card. Okay, we have the Ilya, which is from the Keros, and it is protection. You can see the little shape. It's like a llama. It's an Ilya. And then we have the turtle. The turtle for motherhood, for home, for groundedness, maybe for protection. And then we have an orange crow. Or raven or crow. Fiery makes me think of Goddess Bridget. I think Pachamama. And with Ilya, I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyhow, pick one. If you pick the Ilya, Oracle of Sacred Balance. Oracle of Sacred Balance. Let's go ahead and do some bibliomancy from the guidebook. Ifinge Ache Iris. I don't think we've got Iris yet, have we? Okay, Hell's Message. She connects you with the psychological and behavioral inheritance passed through generations. These aren't merely genetic predispositions, but the accumulated wisdom and wounds of those who came before you. When you recognize these patterns, you gain access to the collective knowledge of ancestors whose experiences echo through your life. This awareness allows you to consciously choose which inherited patterns to continue and which to release. Thus, you honor your lineage while you establish your own path. Beautiful. Beautiful and directional. I love when they're like that, because then you know exactly what you need to do. All right, if you chose the turtle, Thea, divine light reveals all truth. Let's see. NNOPQRS Thea Saraswati. Oh, I don't think we've gotten her either. The Morgan. Oh, there's Thea. Wow, she's all the way at the end. Lord, and her pages are stuck together. Okay, here we go. All right, thank you, Spirit. And what I do is I close it and I run my fingers and I feel the energy. I feel the heat, or I get chills, or I just kind of feel it. Her divine gift isn't just physical sight, but the ability to perceive truth at multiple levels, seeing through deception, recognizing divine patterns in chaos, and understanding the deeper purpose behind surface events. Your directional is to create space for clarity to emerge by reducing distractions and information overload. Thea's revelations will naturally appear. Okay, the raven or the crow. Asibi Kahashi, weaver of sacred bonds. Oh, what an interesting bunch of cards we have. They always seem all new to me. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. There it is. When she appears in your reading, she brings a wisdom about the protective power of connection with others. She's reminding you that true resilience emerges through mutual support. She asks you to examine which web of connections you hold and whether you've been trying to handle life's challenges alone. Where might you benefit from reaching out rather than pushing through by yourself? Whew. Another directional. Very much so, right? Okay, let me get these so we can get the 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So we have fire, air, water, and earth. Thank you, Spirit, for the 3rd card. Remember, you're going to take all these 3 cards. I have the workbook is available on the website. It's only $5 and it's, an eternal download. And the workbook is for a quarter, 3 months of, where you can note for each week your 3 goddesses, your charms. And it includes both decks. Okay. So if you are fire, Caradwin, sacred keeper of the cauldron. Caradwin. That is for all of you fire people. Let's do some bibliomancy for her. All right, I really need to do the rest of the little tabs. I need to have the big book printed. Remember that I do have it, so you can download the PDF and print it even in a bigger notebook, and it's unedited also. Okay, so for you, she reminds you that your most meaningful growth follows natural stages that honor divine timing. So notice where you might be seeking shortcuts or becoming frustrated with a seemingly slow progress. Remember that true wisdom emerges not through immediate results, but through the alchemical process of showing up with intention. So this applies especially in situations where you cannot see yet what is forming, what is developing, like where you're going with it. You know, when you're still, that's the message for you for today. For water. For water. Black Tara fears a guardian. Fears a guardian with Black Tara. I wish I had had Sergio print her really large. Well, I guess we still have time. I'd like her really large here in Chile. Okay, Black Tara, here we go. Fierce Guardian. Thank you, Spirit. Trust that, like Black Tara herself, your capacity for fierce protection comes from the deepest compassion for yourself and those you love. Wow, I love that. And I believe that. I believe that. Air. Air. This one's me too. Oh, Iris, I was just saying that she hasn't come up. Iris, creator of Rainbow Bridges. It was hard painting this piece, you all. And then once I had it, oh, I love her. I don't know if the original is still available. And did you know that we're making a whole bunch of my original goddesses available for very affordable prices? Because whatever doesn't sell, we're going to have to leave at a gallery, and they charge 40%. So yeah, we rather give you that savings. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for the message. Where is her message? Oh, here it is. Wrong page. Iris shows you how your connections remain unbroken even across any distance. And this means distance, physical, and also from those who have passed. Beautiful. Earth. Oh, I kind of like, I wonder if they all fit that way. No, they don't. Okay, we're going to put Earth there just for a little bit. The Moirai, we have gotten them before. Keepers of Destiny. I have that print here. I have Mother Mary and the Moirai. Who else? I don't have Artemis. Speaking of Artemis, it's been really fascinating to read all the connections of NASA with what they're doing with Apollo and Artemis. And okay, Keepers of Destiny. Okay, here we go. The Moirai. Thank you, Spirit. Look, I can see the mountains. Ooh, right there. The three sisters remind you that manifestation isn't about forcing reality to bend to your will, but about understanding which threads are already available on life's loom and weaving them with intention. Some elements of your desires may already be part of the greater pattern, and some may need for you to work them in by first releasing old patterns first. So doors open when you release. So there you go, loves. 3 cards each. Remember, the main thing is the image. So if what I said doesn't resonate, just look at your cards. Oh, we have 4 cards. Just look at your 4 cards. Because remember, we have 2 for the collective. Already? And remember, these are on sale on the website. We are going to begin shipping them out to be sold wholesale, which means that whenever we put something out, it means the prices will go up. So go ahead and get them now, you all. Okay. Love you so much. Have a beautiful week. And remember, have courage through the storm. You're not alone. And it's for joy. And there's keys here. Again, this is for this week. So there's keys on how we can do it all. Love you so much. Besitos. I forgot to tell you that I'm working on a Patreon where we will get together on Wednesdays to do work on the workbook for this week's reading, and also for the planner. The planner has an art creativity type of thing, and so we will do 3 hours of that once a month. And so that'll be through Patreon. So stay tuned for the release. Love you.